Good day, gamers. Purple Mentat here, bringing you episode 4, week 4 of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. We got a couple of things to go over before we set out. I sent Itanchi and Teddy here to the pub, well, the tavern, to get some stress relief. I'm going to be taking Matthew Bingham back out with me, even though he is fairly stressed, but I've got something to help with that. We have gathered through one of our runs the Book of Holiness, which gives an extra 16% stress resist. However, it does give minus 12% resistance to death blows, so that makes Matthew a lot more likely to die horribly if they get down to 0 hit points. As such, we'll have to make sure that we keep them above that level. Now, my intention is to bring with me one of my highwaymen, of which I've gotten another, Lisa Geek, the healer, and maybe I'll bring the bounty hunter just to check out what they can do. As such, we can safely send Vagrum to the sanitarium to get rid of the... I believe that it would be best to get rid of Kleptomaniac. It's going to cost us 1,500 gold and take him out of commission for the week. Wait, what's in that syringe? I'm a bad person. So, he is getting his mind altered. Itanchi is enjoying the pleasures of the bar, and Teddy here is distracting himself in the gambling hall. Let's see, we need a name for our bounty hunter here. You know what, because it amuses me, we will have Bevo LJ as our bounty hunter. There's a dud hitter, but he has quick draw. It goes a lot faster on the first round. Now, this character can do well in the first 3 rows with Collect Bounty. Really awesome against a tagged monster. However, I need to take Mark for Death if I want to be able to tag the monster reliably. Come Hither is a Pull 2. That would be useful to grab people out of the back row. Uppercut knocks people back. Not that great. Flashbang is rather neat as it causes a shuffle. Unfortunately, it's a single target that does no damage and causes them to shuffle, but it does stun, which is nice. Finish Him will go after anyone from anywhere and does 33% extra damage to a stunned monster. So that right there might be the key to the bounty hunter, especially with my general love of stuns. And Hook and Slice is something I can use from the back row to target people in the back rows, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. So I think that would set you, Bevo LJ here up to be a good... If I want to set him up as a good second line, then I think... How am I going to do this here? Let's go visit the guild and show you how things work here. For one, I wanted to show you with Matthew Bingham here how you can... actually, no. Lisa Geek? Nope, she's already been taught things. Here, we'll teach the new highwaymen the ways of ranged combat. Because I like these guys, and I've got 3 of them, so I might as well make best use of them. Point Blank Shot's not super useful. Wicked Slice is pretty good. Duelist Advance is one of the best abilities. Actually, this guy's already set up perfectly for what I wanted anyway. Never mind. So, this guy can be our 3rd level with Pistol Shot, Grape Shot, Take Aim, and Duelist Advance. And if he ever gets knocked back, he gets to use Duelist Advance to move forward, and will otherwise use Grape Shot Blast for people up front or Pistol Shot to plink at the people in the rear. And he'll use Take Aim to keep his damage up. We're going to have Matthew Bingham in the back row again. Let's talk about how you assign your skills and also how you assign them to what number. You can click to uncheck them, and then when you click the first one, well, it'll be assigned to number 1. So we're going to click Dazzling Light to have that on 1, and then Illumination to have that on 2. And we'll put our party heal on 3 and our single target heal on 4. Just like that. That says that this character is most comfortable in the 3rd row because she'll be able to use, sorry, it's just a character model issue. He'll be able to use everything from the 3rd row, but he's going to end up in the 4th anyway. So if I take Hierarchy, Raleigh, Matthew, and Lisa, that might actually work. But Lisa, yeah, because Lisa's got Breakthrough. This will be a very high AoE damage party. So let's rename Raleigh, because we do that. Who do I not have yet? I don't have a J.K. Doval. There we go. Excellent. And We need one of these in the second and one of these in the third row. Well, everything that... Okay, Itachi's a good one. There we go. Or Hierarchy's a good one. We will take Hierarchy to the guild. He knows point blank shot. That is only useful if he's going to be in the front row, but I plan on having Lisa Geek or... Well, yeah, Lisa Geek, I think, in this case, in the front row, because she can do everything that she can do from the front row. So, we need to teach him another second or third row ability, and honestly, I like having Take Aim. It's a very useful ability to have. So let's teach him Take Aim, and then we will go on a short quest with the 2,550 that we have left. And how do I want these positioned? Single target, AoE, self-buff, and then something to attack the person in the front row. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do quite fine. So, that should be enough preparation. Let's head out on another expedition. We have a medium exploration or a short skirmish. We'll take the short skirmish in this case. I want to be able to go to the Warrens or the Weald, but in my brief experience, they're actually significantly more dangerous than the Ruins. So we will stick with the Ruins for now. We're going to put Lisa Geek up front, even though I should really have her doing some stress relief and take Bevo. How would Bevo work as a frontline person? Not great without some money spent, so we will wait. It does not matter if Doble or Hierarchy, where they are. I'm probably mispronouncing his name horribly, and I can do nothing but be sad about that. I apologize for that. Let's see. Yeah, it does not matter which position these two inhabit, though we definitely want Matthew in the rear, and we provision. Once again, we will take 8 food. This time I'm going to take a couple extra torches. They're cheap after all, there's no reason not to. And again, we'll take a skeleton key, a shovel, and we'll take a couple bandages this time. There we are. Off to adventure! There we go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Ah, straight into a fight. Ah, and we didn't get the surprise. That's a bit of a shame, but we can at least stun the soldier. Or no, we can't. Never mind. Oh, I hate you, courtier. Courtiers and their goblets. Oh, there's an arbalest. These guys are scary. They're very high damage ranged attackers. But luckily the guys up front are all fairly low hit points, so we're gonna do our best to AoE through them all with all 3 of our attacking characters.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we are. No! They dodged. Oh!
Clarified in a single strike.
Man, this is a lousy first combat to have.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, you are down 12, you are down 9.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
We will heal him for... And then we can take this guy out with a wicked hack. Well, we're gonna need a little bit more than just that, but that's okay. I think, honestly, Duelist Advance is not a terrible idea. Well, damage mod minus 20 versus minus 50. He only has 5 hit points. There we go. It was enough.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm not super happy about that as my very first encounter. Stack of books. Lasting effect. Be positive. Dud hitter. Lame. Okay. So we come upon a pile of rubble.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And we can just use our shovel up by clicking the middle. By the way, this is an important one. You cannot click and drag off, you can't click and drag in, you can't click here. You have to just click the middle button. Oh yeah, what's she have? Plus 1% crit, minus 4% accuracy. That's nice. There we are. By the way, I looked up the pronunciation on this, and it is Kurugans, and it's or Shirurugans. Anyway, it's a silly, old, archaic word that is no longer used. Good, we got a surprise round. We should be able to take out the Acolyte with the AoE damage that we can do in this party. Ooh. Oh, no. Nope, the Acolyte doesn't quite go down. But we can get a heal off. Do we need an AoE heal? No, that would not be useful. There you are. Round 2. I hate those Acolytes because of this.
The tide turns.
Look at that. 20 stress to him and 11 to her because of the crit. We are getting way too stressed out way too early. Good. Dodge them quarrels. Alright, we can't afford to be bleeding this early, so use a bandage, patch yourself up, and then AoE attacks! There we go. Down goes the Acolyte. That's what I like to see. We have 3 people injured now, so it makes using Divine Comfort worthwhile, as it can easily out-heal the single target. We are now going to continue with the AoE attacks because it's working. This is actually an amazing setup. There's just so much damage going out to everybody all at once. And now that we're down to only 2 targets, I think we're going to focus fire down the Bone Arbalist as opposed to more AoE. That was unfortunate. Really don't need to be missing right now. Get him! You too. There we are. Stuns are my friend. There we go. Now I'm in a good spot. Good. Shake off the stun. You can take aim. I want to get one more heal off before this fight is over. And I think I can do so without too much danger to myself. It only has 5 hit points left. Oh... Okay, good. I made the right gamble. I can't have her pass. It'll take too much of her stress. Oh well. I made the wrong gamble. I ended up taking an extra 2 damage that I didn't have to.
They can be felled. They can be beaten.
That's what you think. Alright, so we are on skirmish mode. I suppose we'll head here. We're gonna move through most of them. This is a locked display cabinet. We will use our skeleton keys so we do not break anything and we get all of the treasures inside.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
More money. I like big piles of money. Man, you're one of our trap disarmers too. We're down to 52 light. We'll get to the rest of the way to the door and use 2 torches all at once. What awaits us in this room? Nothing. Scouting, yes. Alright. I know that there is nothing in this room. I also know that there is a fight in this room and this room. Because this is a map of taking out these skirmishes, I'm going to be there's 4 bonus items that I could get by heading south and around, but I have to fight an extra fight and go through a trap to do so. That is probably not worth it in the long run. So, well, I do have a lot of extra food. Nope. We're gonna head straight for the fights. Clear out this quest as fast as possible. It's all about the quest completion bonus. This pack has already been looted. Better than a trap. That is accurate. Everybody eat. Yum, yum, yum. 5% heal is not much, but it is something. Alright, and in we go to our next little battle here. Yay! There's an Arbalist. Luckily, he's within AoE range. Unfortunately, there's also a Courtier. They can end up causing a lot of stress, is the problem with them. We're gonna actually spend our first round buffing up the rogues for the extra 4 accuracy and 5% crit. I think it'll serve a good purpose in the long run. And we've got the AoE heal to keep us functional. I hate... It's the crits that kill you in this game. And those Arbalists seem to have the highest crit chance. Ow. Yep. Good bit of damage and a ton of stress from that. Yeah, it's the quarrel. They always seem to target the third person, and they just do a lot of damage. Anyway. No! I buffed your accuracy so that wouldn't happen, you terrible, useless gunman, you. Alright. Well, that's one down at least. We get the other guy into AoE range. Now I have to make the hard choice. Do I heal the guy who's very low, or do I keep the AoE heal pulsing? I think I heal the guy who's very low. That was not much more than he could have gained from the AoE. Shame that. Alright, maybe round 3 the battle order will... Nope, it is not in my favor. But we did dodge the Arbalist, which is a nice change of pace. Alright, you go down. You can start AoE healing again. Yes, 2 to all. That's what I like to see. Keep the AoE No, stop missing. Just stop it. And he gets more stress. People are getting close to breaking, and I don't like that at all. Like, this guy does damage and stuns and pushes. That one needs to die right now. That's better. Yes. Alright. We AoE heal. Yeah. Good. Open vein. Good. Down he goes. Not super pleased.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
+1 crit, -1 speed. That is not a good item. Speed is a lot harder to come by than crit percent. Anyway, we are going to search this sarcophagus. Now, the sarcophagus, as shown in the Steam community guide below, is generally a good thing. It might be cleansable with a shovel, but I'm not 100% certain. Neither, apparently, is the guide. Let me refresh that, actually. It's been a while since I refreshed that page. It's just been kind of living there. Cannot be cleansed. 60% loot, 20% quirk, 20% negative quirk, and a 20% nothing. And we're going to send Doble to... There we are. And hidden treasures. We gain deeds and gold. Excellent. Running out of room in the packs, but that's alright. It'll work out in the long run. Brighten things up a bit, and we're on to the last skirmish room. The fact that we're almost done with this is the only thing keeping me going. There we go. Use a torch as soon as it's down. I am over-provisioned on torches this time. It's hard to find the right balance. Alright, here we go. Last fight. Ooh, it's treasure chest. Nice. Oh no! Good. Yes, hit him. He has a lot of stress left available. We need to take out that other courtier, I think. Actually, we might as well AoE because the damage penalty is almost the same, so. Good! No bump in the night for you. And... healing? AoE healing? AoE healing. Good, okay, that's a decent place for you to be hitting. Yes, we have a healer, working on it. Bump in the night. I'm still not 100% convinced that healing is actually the best path to take compared to just killing things faster. They're both valid strategies. Man, this whole AoE strat seems to work out pretty well, though. But if you're healing, then you're not, like, if I can do damage and stun, but then you have to deal with accuracy, and you have to deal with, stun resist, and it's a mess. Still, if I can stun him, we can probably kill him, and then be done with things. Or you could miss, that's cool too. There! Alright, good. Now we've got this fight in a better place. That was the wrong target and the wrong button at the same time. That was sad. Stop doing that. Stop being bad.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Heirloom chest. Excellent. The contents are yours. We find 4 busts. Not amazing, but not terrible. Swap with you. Alright, so we have a fair amount of provisions left over. It would be a shame to waste them. However, poor Hierarchy here is pretty stressed and pretty hurt. So we, I think, are going to go down and around and collect those extra bonuses that are there that I can actually get and hope I don't run into any bad guys along the way. Unfortunately, we are running out to... Huh, did I fail to... No, okay. Fortunately, we are now out, just about out of food. So we cannot afford to eat again. There we go, another unburned torch, good. And a bit of money. Speaking of torches, we'll burn one. And if good, I did read the map correctly. Then we're gonna head this way and hope to find, good, this should be goodies, please. I can has bonuses? Yeah, 25 gold. It's something. All right, Lisa, read the bookshelf. A map. That's not very useful right now. All right, and if I head into this next hallway, I should be able to get that one item that's there without needing to fight the fight. But I might go fight the fight anyway, just because it's extra goodies and I can afford it. All right, this is the alchemy table. It's usually cleansed with herbs, medicinal herbs. Apparently it can also be cleansed with a torch. Yeah, let's cleanse it with a torch. Reward 100% light if you cleanse with use a torch. Non-cleansing interaction, 50% blight, 25% nothing, 25% loot. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Huh. Let's light it on fire.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for that last fight. It's only a few skeletons. We can handle this. Or not. You know, not is also a possibility. And we break through. Or, wow. These are the slipperiest dodge zero creatures I've ever run into. There! That's a little more like it. Ah, crud. Don't target him. I really need these guys not to critical hit at all. If I can get through this fight without them getting a critical hit, I will be successful. Alright, we're good, we're good. You are going to open vein on the guy with low hit points. And she's going to... Uh-oh. No, no crits, no crits. Good. Dodge is good. We'll do some healing on you. Should have stunned, actually, now that I think about it. Oh well. And you will wicked hack the... There we are. We win.
This expedition at least promises success.
An extra 1,600 gold? That was definitely worth it. Alright, we are out of here.
More bones returned to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Total of 11,700 gold. Very happy about that. 4, 5, 6 crests, 8 busts, and 2 deeds. I need to start exploring the other dungeons to find some of the other upgrade currencies. Gained deadly, 1% crit, that's cool. Hierarchy gains zoophobia, minus stress resist against beasts, but robust. Bonus, disease resist. And Lisa is a slayer of beasts. We didn't even fight any beasts. I wonder why we gained so many bonuses and penalties against them.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Alright, and thus ends week 4. Thanks very much for joining me, folks. See you next time for week 5 of Darkest Dungeon.